Hey everyone, Chris here, and welcome back to Pacific Drive. So I did do just a little bit of exploring in my free time. Pretty much just went kind of over here a little bit, gathered some resources. Still not quite enough to get an upgraded engine. But how about we set our goal to kind of explore a little bit over here. I don't know if that actually connects to anything, and I gotta say that junction condition of something's moving sounds very interesting. Kind of concerning, but interesting nonetheless. And then as I was exploring, we did have Oppie and Francis kind of talk. She was kind of saying sorry about Tobias if you missed out last time, spoiler alert. But she did kind of explain that during the mass hallucinations, when she said she didn't see anything, she actually saw Alan. But she kind of thinks it was a ghost because he was, I think, still alive at that point. And supposed to be in his office, and they had this whole thing. But yeah, she was kind of trying to comfort Tobias and opening up a little bit more. And before all that, kind of came to the fax machine, which had an interesting report about it was kind of alluding to that maybe Alan is still alive. It was like someone deep in the forest or something. I don't know if there's logbooks for it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll find anything here, unfortunately. But again, it was kind of alluding to that there's someone in a sort of like safe zone. So that could have been pretty interesting. We got another transmission here. Let's check that out. Patel, can you hear me? We made it. It works. We're inside. Sending this out on all channels at midday exactly, August 4th, 1968. I knew this was the safe. Yeah, it was a little transmission like that again. Pretty interesting. I think that might be, again, pointing to whatever the deep well is. And maybe a deeper story between that. I get the feeling that maybe Alan is actually alive, or maybe he's like the remnant or something, had his mind like transported to this and is trying to keep us alive again. This is just me kind of going on about random theories here. But let's go ahead and do some exploring, as I said. Because it'd be very nice to get an upgraded engine. I should probably, fill up gas, right? Yeah, that's probably a good idea here. Because we still are kind of in between getting the turbo light or maybe, I think, the electric engine, which is the amp. We have enough circuit boards. We just need swamp coral for the amp engine. And then for the turbo light, we just need some more thermal sap crystal. That's closed, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll keep an eye out for those things. But today I think we're just doing a little bit of exploring. I also got a new little bobblehead there. You could actually kind of punch it and it'll kind of sway around as we move. It's pretty cool, actually. I think most stuff is pretty good here. Yeah, everything's nice and fixed. I think we should be at least okay for a while here. I don't know about that something moving thing, so that'll be very interesting to check out. Alright, Junction G6, Backroads Remote, Damp Forest Outer Zone. Again, pretty curious about the something's moving and intense radiation. In all my excitement, I kind of forgot to bring a spare tire, and we do have a pretty bad blowout. And man, there's actually not a whole lot here. Okay, well, either way, we got to grab that. Pass by maybe some of these houses, see if we could scrap together a spare or a summer tire or something. I think I should start investing in maybe, I think, the Liberator. The one that plants explosive devices on vehicles and you could kind of steal stuff away from them. Are the tourists different? Be kind of interesting. They already move kind of naturally, so I don't know if that's what it would be referring to. Yeah, that what's left of the tire, I guess the rim at this point is not going to last all that much longer. Yeah, I'm definitely on edge with something's moving. That's pretty dang new. I always do this wrong. Let's do that. Launch that there. And we'll run over here and grab that. They don't seem to be any different. Nope, just regular tourists. At least for now. I mean, there's quite a bit of them. Maybe that's all it means, that there's a lot of tourists in the area. Possibly. Maybe not. Because, yeah, I just did a straight shot here without stopping too much, except for, a little bit of stability energy. Gosh, these guys are kind of everywhere. Let's try to get on the road. Oop. And maybe salvage some stuff from those cars if possible. And yeah, I'm really thinking the electric engine might be pretty good. That's because we already have the hydro thing. I think we have the turbine one, but we could add on the hydro. Just to get more electricity, that way we never run out of battery. Yeah, you can hear a little bit of a hum from them. Oh, that was a little bit weird. What is that? Is that just scrap? Yeah, I think it's just glass. Okay. Interesting. I mean, at this point, I don't know if it really matters if we get another tire. I was just kind of hoping to go pretty far left because allegedly that's where Hoppy said her lab was, but she also said that we couldn't find her. Hey, it'd be kind of cool to find some secret lore or something like that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I kind of wish there was a tire. Yeah, there is. Gosh, I wish I could just use a crowbar and kind of remove it. I feel like it doesn't make sense that we could do it on our car, but somehow not on this abandoned one. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Okay, that's a spare, but it should give us some materials at least. Oh, well, there goes that. Aren't you guys supposed to throw stuff at me? Okay, do we have enough for one yet? Nope, still need plastic and rubber. Or just at least rubber. Okay, we're getting close though. There might be hope just yet. Let's grab this one. I think that's a bug. But you know, it's kind of funny. Bugs in this game don't look all that weird. Like, it almost makes sense because everything's supposed to be kind of jumbled. You got all these anomalies and weird stuff going on. So kind of interesting play there. Alright, armored panel, which gives us a little bit of thermal sap. And somehow still not enough to actually make some of this. Oh, wait. Summer tire, but we can't craft it. Oh, maybe we can only build it at the thing. Yeah, tier 2. Okay, I think there might be an upgrade we could do for our crafting table there. Okay, we'll just have to struggle a little bit longer with a blown out tire. Sure. And I think we'll kind of do that loop around there. What's the range on this bad boy there? Okay, so maybe around that corner we'll call it in. Yeah, I was really hoping there'd be something interesting out here, but kind of dead end, at least for now. So I haven't seen anything necessarily related to the something's moving. Again, might just be the tourists for all we know. Oh, there's that house. Let's try to grab just a couple things. There's also supposed to be intense radiation. I don't know if that just means these areas themselves just have more radiation. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Anything good here? I guess we'll find out inside. Ooh, one of those crows almost, just almost sounded like a person laughing. It was actually a little creepy there, not gonna lie. Okay, got a little bit more plastic there. I think maybe we can make a spare tire now. Really hope so. Yeah, spare tire. Okay, whew. At least we got that. Take that. Well, put that one there. Take that one off again. Doesn't make sense that we could do that on ours, but not others. Alright. Yeah, I totally forgot to bring an extra one. So that was completely on me. Organize that a little bit better, and I think we're good. And hey, that radiation actually wasn't all that bad. Only did ever so slight damage to us. I gotta say, this was a surprisingly calm area. I expected it to be much worse, but I think I'm just kind of getting used to the mid-zone and deep zone stuff, so I think that's kind of expected, right? So first things first, let's grab this off-road tire, because that's going to be a million times better than the spare. And yeah, I guess we'll kind of keep the spare, well, as a spare, because that only makes sense. Steel bumper. I guess we'll swap that out. Maybe something like that. Yeah, there we go. Sure. Put that in our hands. And put that away here. Because yeah, I thought I was doing pretty good on items and whatnot, but Always bring more, I guess, right? Okay, we got another thing here. Is not an international incident if we don't tell anyone. There are a lot of Canadians in the world. Who's going to miss 4? Is that possibly referring to Francis, Tobias, Oppie, and Alan? Are they the last ones here? Oh, I think we might have a quirk, unless I misclick that. Okay, let's check out the map, see what we unlocked over there. So we got a highway. Right, well, I guess either way we're gonna kind of have to head into the mid zone and deep zone just to get better materials. Okay, so that's nice and insulated. Again, we'll keep extra headlights. Again, just always good to have more car parts as spares. Yeah, off-road tire. I think we do have one all-terrain. Oh yeah, that's definitely a quirk there. I just have no idea what. Okay, insulated. Yeah, steel bumpers kind of done for. I think we just put one away here. Yep. Let's swap that out. And let's diagnose this quirk. Oh, actually, we have 4 quirks. Okay, so lots of stuff going on here. Okay, that's a little concerning. So car, shifter headlights, or steering wheel. Okay, got one there. So wipers wobble when the car's in park. So we need a mechanics kit. I think we have one of those in the trunk. Okay, and car moves backwards, wipers move fast. Honestly, doesn't sound all that bad. Oh, rear right door opens. Does that make sense? I think it does. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got a guess back. Gosh, you're gonna go through a lot of kits here though, that's for sure. Because yeah, again, before there was some that it was like, it was so unnoticeable. Something about like you turn and you lose engine power or something like ever so slightly, or like braking power is ever so slightly decreased. Stuff like that I would have never noticed in a million years. Okay, but I think we're okay-ish for a larger expedition here. Got some tools. We could maybe use mechanics kit, that's for sure. Let's make 2 of those, or 3 I guess, just because we have lots of materials for it. Let's put that there. Got ceiling, light, and I mean, I don't really use a electrician's kit, but we'll make 1 or 2 of them. Again, just trying to be prepared as possible for these expeditions. So let's do that, and then let's just double check over here. Maybe we can make another little storage or something. Ooh, this sounds kind of interesting. So a trunk in the trunk. So I guess that's just kind of more storage. I'm kind of cool with that. So obviously I think we go over here and do that. Oh, okay. I kind of like the organization of the other one, but this isn't bad too. Now we don't have to worry about stuff kind of overlapping or anything like that. We just stuff everything in there pretty much. Let's go ahead and unlock the limb chip, although I'm guessing that's going to be maybe later on or something. And I'm not really seeing anything here about like an upgraded crafting table in the car, I think. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Junction bypass. So you get to take the most direct route, bypass junctions and highways, and then we can like scramble a junction. Okay, these 2 seem pretty dang good. I don't think we've unlocked too much here. We could get a grounded sweater, so electrical resistance, rubber, fabric, copper wire, plasma. Sure. I think we just automatically equipped it. I don't know how that necessarily works. Inventory. Yeah, I'm assuming we just have it on. Okay. Well, I think that's most of what we could do here. So let's try heading towards that mid zone or deep zone. I guess you could always have more spare parts, but I think we're okay-ish enough for now. I always say that, but then run into trouble later on. And I wonder if I just used all my copper wire. I think I did, which we might have used for the engine. That's kind of all I want, just to upgrade an engine. But some of those gateway things might be pretty useful. So junction D1 back roads, and okay, it does connect a little bit over here, so we can go even further. That intense radiation, fuel evaporation and swift storm. So obviously not that great of stuff. But I think we could pretty smoothly kind of fall along this right side here. Again, looking for, I think, coral and thermosap crystals are kind of the big two. It's really a either or situation here just so we could get a better engine. Also did scan I think it was like a tree resource thing, but we don't have the right tool. I think it requires a thermal vacuum, which is kind of interesting because it doesn't say hand vacuum, it specifically says thermal. So you do just kind of need better and better materials as you go further in, or better tools, sorry. Oh, wait a second. That just not closing. I am not doing this right. Okay, well that just doesn't close, which is kind of bad because there's going to be a lot more radiation here. I don't even know what I'm really trying to gather from here, actually. I just saw a house and thought I'd go in it. Not too clear on the logic there, but I guess we could probably use a couple more pieces of copper and whatnot, just in case I used it all. Yeah, nothing too great there. Oh gosh, we got those globs. And yeah, that's kind of a bad quirk to have there. Is it because the wipers? No, just does not close anymore. Alright, well, gotta deal with that. Yeah, these off-road tires don't perform that well in the water. They go really, really slow. And of course, we got a storm coming in, so we're gonna have to cut this expedition maybe a little bit shorter than intended. Just really hoping to keep an eye out for, obviously, as I said, thermal sap or coral and whatnot. But I think this area also has the swift storm modifier, which obviously makes the storm come in a little bit quicker. I think these are all marsh eggs, if I recall correctly. So we'll just skip over those. Hey, did my door close? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, that's so strange. I guess in some ways it's not, because it's a quirk, I guess. Oh! Okay, saw passed through us. I think it got one of our tires. Yeah, front right. Gosh, I really hope that wasn't a full-on blowout. I was not paying enough attention there. I was looking too much to the sides. How are we doing? We okay? Okay, just a flat. Can do. That's very manageable. Grab that sealing kit and patch it up. Yep. Put that back, and I think we're pretty good. No, somehow it's like the storm stopped. Okay, that was a little bit strange. It was like calling it in, but then it's like, nah, I'm good. I mean, I'm cool with that. But gosh darn it, no thermal sap or coral or anything else. We've just been pretty unlucky with these areas. Alright, I guess we'll just move on to the next zones. And we have a couple options. So we got 3 red spires, but 2 of them say dead end, do not enter. So I think I'll heed that advice and maybe go for this one over there. It does have a warning. I don't know what the warning is. Ooh, tourist attraction. Well, that sounds actually kind of horrible. And man, we went through quite a bit of fuel. Actually, I was not paying enough attention to that. Let's look at the map. Ooh, lots of anchors in that area. This is a weird kind of setup. Okay, let's mark there. Although I think most of the materials we need are kind of just more on the side in general. Okay, that's not anything special, I think. It's glowing red, so it makes me think it'll blow up. And I already legitimately forgot what I was going to get from there. Okay, well, we'll just close it and I'll probably remember in like 2 seconds. I guess it was nothing. Oh, but this is very strange. Yeah, it's all got that glowing red on it. Cool, creepy, and strange. Not too many other words to describe it. Okay, a little tower house, but not seeing materials we really need. I'm kind of curious about that, like, water tower. Might be something good, may be bad. Maybe it just explodes and floods the area. Nothing white yet. Okay, oh, just kind of scraping the car. My bad. And then a light source over there. I have absolutely no clue. What a strange area. That's for sure. And imagine what it looked like back in the day. Okay, but there's like radiation everywhere. Oh! Oh, what the heck? That did like a charge up thing? Oh, that's kind of wild. Oh, it's like a thumper. And then there's like red stuff falling, exploding. Okay. So definitely a dangerous area, but I really want to scan it. That probably unlocks some good stuff. Okay, let's see how close I can get without completely dying. It's launching. Oh, it even kind of launches us a bit. Okay, let's park you up there. We'll go off on foot here. So anomaly. Oh, blacksmith. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if that was good or bad that I jumped into that. Okay, and that just explodes. I don't think there's actually much for me to get there. Alright, let's get out of there before we completely die. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yes, okay. Kind of forgot about that. That's what I was going to do. And hey, this blowtorch is actually pretty dang good. A lot quicker than the repair putty. And seems to last quite a bit. Yeah, that's really quick and really good. And this is kind of the perfect spot to do it because we're just in a tunnel protected from everything. At least I'm assuming so. Could be completely wrong. Yep, that's all good. I think something there is kind of cracked, but that's okay. Okay, let's come over here, get some anchors. And then I think when we get out of here, that should complete at least the beginning of that quest. Yeah, this is, again, just such a interesting area. I just wish there's maybe more resources for me to gather. Like, you would expect this area to be a little bit crazier. I mean, it kind of is, but it's also somehow calm at the same time. I think the anomalies are just way more deadly in general, but there's less of them. It's a weird balance here. Alright, let's grab that one. Put that there. And I guess keep heading over here. Yeah, that's all closed off, so I don't really have a good way to go. Let's just stick on the road at least for a little bit longer and see if we can get maybe a material or two, because we really haven't gotten much from the area. But I guess if it's a tourist attraction, you expect kind of smaller stuff from buildings, right? I think that does make a bit of sense. Yeah, it'd be nice to find, you know, some tree candy, thermal sap, anything really. But it's pretty barren here. So it might be more the mid-zone where those things are at, really. Okay, we got a lab here. Let's see if anything special is here. We do have an actual flashlight. It's like a crude one, but, you know, it works. Chemicals. Yeah, it's all pretty standard stuff. Be nice if there's just some straight up thermal sap or something like that. Oh, did not mean to toss that. And yeah, I think the best thing here might be the Squire. We'll at least get one thermal sap from the door. And any other off-road might be good to scrap just so we can build more of those. Okay, pretty good haul there. Lots of rubber and plastic and whatnot. And yeah, I don't think we're going to find too many materials here. I'm kind of thinking this is maybe just more of a connecting area to perhaps like the next mission. Let's see how far we can be away from one of these. Okay, so we could go up to maybe that road there and then call it in. But man, I'm a little disappointed there weren't more materials in there, unless I kind of missed them. Maybe I just don't have the right tool to, I don't know, extract it from that red glowing thing there. But again, this should hopefully count as returning through a deep zone gateway. I think it should. And hey, I think that was actually pretty good. We weren't all that far from the extraction point. Is that an abductor? That's like the first one we've seen in this area. I was almost tempted to grab that, but nah, let's just push through. Not into the tree, though. And let's see what they have to say back at the lab. Okay. It's a pretty good amount of corrupted energy there.
Fresh new upgrade waiting for you, driver. Straight out of the oven.
Okay. Ooh, the anomaly barricade. Overcharge the arc device. Interesting. And it should be right over here. Nope. Arc overcharger mod.
What do you think, Francis?
It could work.
It will work. We don't know anything about the well, but the driver doesn't have to go in completely empty-handed.
You're removing the arc device's limiter and overloading its charge capacity.
Right. So no matter how much energy the car's getting blasted with, the arc will be able to overpower it to open a gateway. It's the only way to extract the driver from whatever's going to happen at the trigger point.
And then we use Allen's suppression technique to keep the whole thing from completely exploding. This sounds like a lot.
Yeah, pretty
Arc device
risky.
mod's looking good. Now you can head out and overcharge it. We'll give you instructions when you're en route.
Okay, so I'm assuming we just kind of have to drive to wherever they want us to go, but on the way make sure we really collect a lot of energy, right? So I'm assuming we want that bar nice and full and then some, essentially. Okay, we're kind of topped off here. I mean, actually, a lot of this is doing pretty well thanks to that blowtorch. I guess minus this door there. Let's grab all the materials. Put that away. Man, this is a full locker. Same thing there. Well, this one's starting to get full. We gotta scrap that bumper, unfortunately. And let's read what's here. Welcome to Anomalies as a coherent and integrated ecosystem. In this 3-part lecture, I will... Okay, so someone was giving a class on anomalies. I'm not fully aware of the whole timeline as to when things went bad, essentially. And yeah, still not enough for either of the engines, unfortunately. Although another side storage I think would actually be pretty helpful. Let's go ahead and put that there. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a different color. Yeah, spare tire, headlight, armored panel. I think pretty good stuff. And let's take a look at the map and see where we have to go. Okay, so actually pretty close to where we just were. I think obviously we would have to head to A2 and then connect there. And then it seems like those still might point over here to the left at some point. Let's just give that a quick scan. Okay, so that one actually has perpetual stability. Not too bad. And it really makes me want to save up for, I think the junction upgrade over here would be very, very good. Yeah, this one and that one. So as usual, I think I'll try to do that in my spare time if possible. Just to grind up and get lots of materials. Because again, we're getting pretty close in as far as the story goes. And I think whatever happens next, we'll see what really happened to Alan. So yeah, like always, thanks for watching and see you next time.